Hello, everyone. First of all, it's a big pleasure to be here. I wanted to congratulate the organizers of the event. I think it's amazing to have a lot of people, different kind of people, thinking in the future, in have a more decentralized future. So it's very good to be here. And my idea today is talk a little bit how Polygon is doing to bring scalability for Ethereum network. So I'm Luiz, I'm from Brazil. I'm starting Polygon this year, January. I'm a full stack engineer there. I will try to talk today about the growth of Ethereum, what problems started with this growth, who we are, the Polygon, and the solution that we have for solve these problems. So, okay, as you know, Ethereum was built to be a big computer, so a worldwide computer. And for this computer works, you need nodes, okay? You need servers. So imagine, for example, a silly example, but if you need to put 100 of photos in your computer, you just have this space, but you want to put 1,000 of photos in the computer, so it's not possible. It's more or less what is happening with Ethereum. So during moments like CryptoKitties crazy, DeFi summer, the crypto bull market, the number of transactions rised a lot. If you think that in the last month, we had more or less 1,600 million transactions per day. So it's a lot for the network. So some kind of problems like, for example, if you have 100 of miners today, and you have 100 of transactions, okay, the network is working good. But tomorrow we start to have 10,000 of users. So the miners can't do work in a very good way. So a lot of new users, the number of transactions increased a lot, so the high demand of the miners. And as you know, in Ethereum network, you need to pay a gas price to have your transaction mined. So who pays more? Have your transaction mined first. So a lot of demand, a high demand, the price increase also. So the rising gas price, network congestion, and slowdown of the transactions are some problems that comes with this growth of Ethereum. Don't know. Oops. Okay. So one problem that Vitalik Buterin explained from the beginning of Ethereum, it's the blockchain trilemma. So a layer 1 blockchain to be perfect have to be 3 qualities, that is be decentralized, be secured, and be scalable. But today it's almost impossible to have these 3 qualities in the same blockchain. So I think with the merge, when we start to have proof of stake in Ethereum, maybe we can have more nodes. It will be easier for people be validators, because, for example, today you have the option to increase the size of the nodes in the layer 1 to bring scalability for layer 1. But if you do this, the power of computation to run this node will be very difficult. So less people can run the nodes, and it turns the network more centralized. And you turn a network more centralized, you have less security. So today, Ethereum brings for us security and decentralization. So it's not possible to have a good scalability. I think even with proof of stake and the sharding, if you think in a billion of transactions, billion of transactions in the future, a lot of projects, we're still needing some kind of layer 2 solutions to bring scalability. So what's Polygon? Polygon was founded in 2017. So the founders created the company already with the idea to bring the scalability for Ethereum because of this blockchain trilemma problem. So our goals is make Ethereum easier to mass adoption. So allow that a lot of different companies, different projects can use the blockchain, the security of the Ethereum blockchain. Provide an amazing environment for the developers. So we really want to build products that you have interfaces. And it's very easy for a developer to use our software development kit tools, our APIs, and things like that. So it's what we really want. Our number of users are increasing a lot. More than 1 billion of transactions. So yes, a network is being very used. So our solutions that Polygon is trying to build is focused. We have sidechains, we have the POS Plasma, and now we are very focused in secure rollups and optimistic rollups. I think it's the future for scalability, is use this kind of technologies. So today, the more used product of Polygon is the POS sidechain. So it's a sidechain. You can do transactions very faster than Ethereum. So your cost per transaction is very cheaper than Ethereum. And it's very good because it's EVM compatible, so you can run almost all types of ERC standards in this sidechain. One point is because you need to believe in the security of this sidechain. The final hash of the transactions don't come back for the layer 1. But yes, we have a good security in this layer 2 also solution. Other amazing project that we are working now is Polygon Nightfall. And the idea of Polygon Nightfall is use optimistic rollup for scalability and zero-knowledge proofs for privacy. So we are very focused in use cases like supply chain orchestration, blockchain mixers, private payments, NFT marketplaces. So yes. I have more or less the architecture here. So yes, what is optimistic rollup? It's optimistic. So you have the proposers in the layer 2. You have the users, the transactors. So when you do a transaction, the proposer will roll up these transactions in a batch, and you send for the layer 1 saying that these transactions are good, are valid. So the layer 1 believes in this optimistic rollup, okay? And you have more or less 7 days for the challengers that can send a fault proof for layer 1. For example, if the challenge finds some problem in one of these transactions in this batch, the challenger can send a fault proof and say, no, this transaction is not good. We need to revert this. So do a rollback, revert, the proposer is penalized, and the challenger receives some fees because of it. One point here, because for optimistic rollup, if you want to do a withdrawal, you need to wait more or less 7 days. But now we are trying to implement the liquidity providers. With the liquidity providers, you can pay a little bit more, and you can withdraw faster. Other solution is Polygon KVM. So this is amazing because we are trying to build a VM very compatible. It's like very similar. You can deploy all the smart contracts. You can use the same technologies, the same tools that you use today for build applications for Ethereum. So it's increased a lot, the throughput. We have an improvement, more than 9% in reduction in token transfer. And you have the security because we are believing in the Ethereum layer 1. So the idea, designed with security in mind. So the smart contracts will guarantee that who is executing a state change is doing it correctly. Okay? Then create a proof that attests to the validity of a scale change, and then avail valid proofs on-chain for verification. This is more or less the architecture. The main difference, for example, between Optimist rollups and Zk rollups is because in Optimist rollups, you send the batch, and you are saying for layer 1 that all these transactions is OK, and you need to wait for the challenger. In Zk proofs, you have the sequencer. When the user in layer 2 do the transactions, this sequencer proposes a batch of transactions for the aggregator. Okay? The aggregator will run a proof, a snark. A snark is an algorithm that will generate a proof without interaction. It's not necessary. So generate a proof. After this proof, OK, the transactions are valid. It's OK. So you can send back for the layer 1. So here, the amazing thing is because your transactions come back for layer 1 already validated. So it's not necessary to do any validations in layer 1 again. So it's very good. Other project that we have also is Polygon Avail. Okay, the idea of Polygon Avail is if you don't want to store your data in our blockchain, you could store your data in Polygon Avail. Okay, so it's very good if you need to do some verification in layer 2 blocks, so you can use this product. Others Polygon scaling solutions that we have is Polygon Zero, that is focused in performance. Polygon Maiden, general purpose for Zk rollup. Polygon Edge, if you want to deploy our blockchain. So we have like an interface that you can deploy your blockchain directly in Polygon Edge. It's amazing products also. And what are the benefits of Polygon? So it's Ethereum. We are building products that are Ethereum compatible, EVM compatible. So you can keep using all the things that you use today in Ethereum. You can keep using here with us. We are very focused on this developer experience. So we are trying to build very good SDKs that in a way that should be easier for the developers to build applications on top of it. We have a very good support, so we already have some projects. So if you need something, we can help. We have a very good team for support. And the security, because yes, we are working in layer 2, but for example, in the Zk rollup, when you prove the transactions, you put the hash again in layer 1. So you believe in the security of the layer 1 also. Optimist rollup, the same. You put the batch, you put the hash of the batch in the layer 1 also. So we are allowing the security also. And interoperability. So our idea is, if you need use different kind of products, of our products, you can. So it's not necessary to use just one. You can choose, depends of your project, depends of your application. You can choose one or more products and use it. So it's the idea. So okay, it's more or less this that I try to bring for you. And thank you so much.